Hey guys, so today I did this look for you. It's kind of been my like go-to filming face that I've been wearing a bunch of my last recent videos, and a lot of you guys have asked to see it. If I'm wearing makeup, this is definitely the look that I'm like going for. Pretty much like my daytime makeup look, but I'm mainly gonna call it my filming face because this is probably like my last 6 videos. Probably 6-7 videos I've been wearing this look. And another thing is I'm filming actually with a light today because if you guys are familiar with Florida and what's been going on, it's been hectic, rain everywhere, so there's been no sunlight. So I've actually filmed with a ring light today. Let me know what you guys think. And yeah, so I think that's all that I want to say. Oh, and also just a really quick update about my hair. I do not have fusion extensions anymore. I did get them removed. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have already seen the picture of me getting them removed. But yeah, no more fusion. So if you guys want to see an updated hair video, I feel like I've done so many updated hair videos in like the past month. Red hair fusions, back to regular hair, well, back to weave. Back to the main point of this video. If you guys want to see this face or how to get this face, and also I did it old school. I did it talking through the tutorial instead of doing voiceover. So let me know what you guys prefer, if you prefer voiceovers or if you prefer me talking through the video. So yeah, I'm asking a lot from you guys in this video. Do you like the lighting? Do you want to see an updated hair video? Do you like the voiceover talks? I don't know. I'm just asking a lot from you guys. Okay, that's enough. I've done rambling. So if you guys want to see how to get this face, then just keep watching the video. The first thing that we're going to do is we're going to take our Secret Pore Rich Balm, and we're going to put this all over our face. I love this stuff. You can get it from Lieole, lieoleshop.net. I'll try to put the link in the bottom bar. I gotta find it. Or maybe it's like Liliesnet. I don't remember what it is. But we're just going to spread this all over our face. Again, it's called Secret Pore Rich Balm. And as you can imagine, it's just like a primer. It reminds me kind of the L'Oreal Magic Base Perfecting Base. But I don't know, it's a little more does the job. Like I feel like it fills my pores in better than the Secret Pore Rich Balm does. So after we have our primer put on, you can use whatever primer you want. I tend to move on to my eyebrows. And please take note of how dark my eyebrows are. Lots of you say that my eyebrows are too dark. This is what they naturally look like. The reason that I do fill them in is because right here, it's like weird. Like I don't like how like it looks. Like what I do is I just use my BrowWiz pencil from Anastasia. Usually I like to start kind of over at my arch first. Kind of pick it up. And then I always will go through and just like brush that out. And then I just fill in this front part a little bit. Like that. So it's just a more put together brow. I know some people don't like them, but that's honestly all that I do to my brows. I know you guys probably think that I take like a Sharpie marker to them, but I don't. I am thinking about lightening them a little bit because sometimes I do feel like they're a little too dark for my face, so maybe I'll do a video on how to lighten your brows. I used to lighten them all the time, of course, when I had lighter hair, like blonde, so maybe we'll do that. Okay, so after I have on my brows and my primer, the next thing that I like to move on to is my foundation. I'm going to again be using the Colorstay from Revlon, the whipped foundation, and the color that I'm still using is 320 Warm Golden. So I'm just going to apply this with my fingers like I showed you guys in the little demo. Lots of you guys said that you couldn't see because the lighting was too bright, but actually it's literally almost the same exact color as my skin tone. Like, it's crazy. So I just pop this on my face and then blend it out with my fingers. Whoa. I kind of go in with 2 fingers like this and tap, and then just blend it out with those 2. Ooh, she's so white. The next thing that we're going to move on to is concealer, and I'm using the Dual Salmon Concealer from Eve Pearl. I showed you guys this a couple of times, but I don't think I've ever like used it. So I know that I just put on foundation, but I tend to have kind of more bluish under eye circles, so that's what the salmon color will do. It'll kind of disguise those. And I use more of the darker shade, which is the second color right here. And then we will just tap this under our eyes. This is a very, very, very creamy concealer. So you want to make sure you pat to get the product in. And I just like to take that same brush and then just pat my concealer in. I usually use my beauty blender to do this, but it's dirty right now. So then I just usually set my under eye concealer. I used to use like translucent powders like the Make Up Forever powder. I want to try the Laura Mercier, I think it's like Secret Brightening Powder or something like that. But for the time being, I just use this light powder. It's from Sleek Cosmetics and it is like a powder foundation. So it gives a little more coverage. So this is usually what I just set this under area with, just because it's lighter. And I focus this lighter shade kind of all in this little portion right here of my face, triangle, whatever you want to call it. And then I will go in with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Natural. I have a low hanging lash. There it is, make a wish. And then this is in the color Medium Deep. This is when you hit pan, so it is kind of time to get a new one. And I just take this with an e.l.f. complexion brush and then just focus it on the more outer portion of my face. There's that closed eyeball. Then I move on to contouring. I always contour no matter how basic my face is. So I'm just using my NYX matte bronzer, and I would show it to you guys, but it's still 100% broken. And then just my Sedona Lace contouring brush. And kind of take it up onto your temple a little bit. Then I move on to blush, and the two blushes that I definitely use all the time just because I like how they look are both by Wet n Wild, and the first one is Mellow Wine, which is more like a peachy orangey blush, and then the other one is Heather Silk, which is more of a pinky blush. So the first one that I always use is the Mellow Wine, which is the more of the peachy blush as my undertone. And to the other side. Then we're just going to go right back in with the same brush. We're going to go to Heather Silk, which is more the pinky tone blush, and just go right over what we did. Now I know it looks a little crazy right now because I just put it on, but I like to layer it a little heavy because then I go in with a stippling brush from Sonia Kashuk, and then we'll just blend out this. So there's no like line of blush or contour. We kind of just blend those two together. So now that we're done with the face, let's move on to our eyeballs and let's drop our blush all over the floor. I use my original Naked palette for pretty much my everyday eye look. I know mine's a little beat up. If you guys aren't familiar, my boyfriend's dog, when we were at his mom's house, my makeup was there and he ate my Naked palette. But he didn't really get a hold of any of the shadows, just mainly the box. So I'm not gonna throw it away or anything. So what I do is I just take the color Buck, which is kind of like this light brown, which is kind of just like this flat medium brown. And then I take Naked, which is just this light color, and a big fluffy brush. This is actually from Beach Cosmetics, lots of you guys ask. And I kind of just mix the two together. Two little things. And then I go right in the crease of my eye. Do the same thing to the other side. Then what I do is I just take out highlight, and of course I use Virgin. This is like literally the best highlight ever. They need to start selling it solo dolo because mine's getting a little scarce and I don't want to have to buy a whole naked palette for the color Virgin. And then we will just highlight right under our brow bone. And then of course we're just going to highlight the inner corners of our eyes using the same color Virgin. And then we're just going to pop this right in here, which will brighten you up. And I just like to take it a little into the corner of the eye because there's nothing on our lid. It's just the natural color of your lid. And then kind of just pull that over a little. So you guys already know my mascara routine. I will link it here if you guys want to check it out. Basically, I just layer a ton of mascaras to make it look like I have false lashes. The last thing that we have left to do is our lips. Woo! So the combo that I have been reaching for, a lot of you guys asked in my last video, is the Fuchsia Fresia from Maybelline. And yes, I know that Fresia is a flower. I just didn't know how to say it. So we're just going to put this on lightly. So we just tap that color on, and when you tap, it gives you a lighter color application. So then I'm just going to tap this out with my finger one more time. Just so I have like more of a little light wash color. So then after I tap it out and it's like this, I'm going to take Pink Friday by MAC, and then we're just going to put this in the center and on the top center. Do a little tap out. As for gloss, we're just going to finish it off with Strawberry Parfait from Bonnebell. So that is my face that I have been wearing in pretty much a lot of my videos. It is my pretty much everyday face if I'm going to wear foundation or if I'm going somewhere. This is kind of the look that I've usually been doing. I really love it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Make sure you guys check the bottom bar for all the products that I use if I forgot to mention anything. And yeah, until next time, I will talk to you guys soon. Bye.